Hello and welcome back to another daily analysis. My name is the General Stone. I do work for the fantastic GOptions.com trading platform, and I hope that you're joining me today to find out what I've got on my magic whiteboard for you. I do talk nice and fast. It could be the coffee, it could be the fact that the markets are moving. I am going to get through this one relatively quickly today. Do forgive me, 25 minutes worth of video upload yesterday has still got me a little bit haywire. Onto the board. US indexes, they're still pretty much unstable. We do have a horrific political situation. That, of course, is Syria and Obama's balls on the table. What do I really mean by that? Obama, unfortunately, made the misstep of threatening action and then pulling back. He could have done some test fires, he could have done some cruise missile testing above the area, and he'd still have his integrity. Unfortunately, because of his indecision, and because of the fact that European states like the UK just really didn't support this from the get-go, the markets are very, very unstable. So do be careful if trading anything in that US market, definitely the US indices. He is pretty much still undecided. Moving on to oil. We were reporting on this just yesterday. Oil is pretty much oversupplied throughout the entire marketplace right now. Libya is, for example, one of the largest world producers of crude oil, and it's been cutting its production for the simple fact that supply is overloaded. What happens with supply and demand? When you've got a larger demand than you have the supply, the price is going up. When you have a larger supply than the demand, of course, the price has to come down. And what we're seeing here is the market responding to that oversupplied nature, but also responding to Obama's indecision and his problematic way of dealing with this Syria problem. Moving on to the last point of today, having a look at the Dow Jones, the S&P 500 and the Asian indices. As we reported again yesterday, Asian indices were expected to have a nice big bump up. Apple, of course, produced their latest phone. I'm really not a fan, I'm really not impressed. It reminds me of those Croc rubber shoes, this rubber phone. Never mind the fact that it costs almost £500 sterling for a phone that looks like a disposable camera. Not really sure what they're playing out there. Obviously the latest iPhones normally get people crazy. I'm sure that I'm going to have some people tell me that they were queuing all day and all night for that phone. Fact is, again, very hard to catch that wave on that particular stock, but the Asian indices as a whole are catching up with a nice positive influx of actual economic growth, lots more spending. Again, very, very mixed bag of news, but essentially these indices here, the Dow, the S&P 500, and most of the indices in the Asian region, like the Hang Seng, are actually still on the up and up. Quick general hot pick of the day today. As I said, bit of a quick video. Euro dollar is rising as we reported yesterday, and my hot pick of the day that you may not ever have a look at is Boeing. Boeing, of course, the largest producer of airplanes in the world, a real fundamental US company, and a lot of people watch this stock as a good indication, almost like a thermometer to the US economy. Now, the interesting thing about Boeing, it's just broken its recent resistance level. I do believe it's still on the up and up. Do watch out there because I'm expecting a big break for today's US session. My Skype, my information on the comment section as always. Please do comment, do share. I am a social whore. It would be nice to see you. My name's been the General Stone. Best of luck trading.